dice.
Right.
Tom's your laptop on?
Yeah, it's up and running. Smooth as a whistle.
The beast has been fired up.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Why have you done a calculation that equates to 6,094?
Right, if it can handle calculations like that, then
one multiplication and a plus. Beastly calcs.
It's D&D! D&D behind. Yeah! You got distracted, got your swords, and you got your invisible wall.
It's D&D.
It's so frustrating having the music slightly in front of you singing. So annoying.
You're about 1 second out from me.
D&D Beyond!
Mine's, yeah, maybe about half a second.
Maybe if you arrived 1 second earlier, Dave.
Well, I was hearing the music before. Very annoying.
D&D Beyond.
Oh.
So, am I in tune? Because it's both coming out of my laptop.
In tune?
In time, sorry.
You're in time,
Wasn't in
just
tune,
horribly
I'm
out of tune.
Me. You're in tune.
It's like Wednesday's Child all over again.
I
Oh,
can't
started
have
again
sound
for me.
anymore.
Started again.
I can't
Yeah, it's because I have 2 instances of Roll20 open.
I'll turn it off. Hold on.
Oh, that's a good
Heard about
idea,
a critical role. Tom, I urge you not to try that.
No, I'm going to try and get Roll20 on my phone, because I have to run Facebook off my phone, so it runs. Because the computer can't handle running Facebook
Buy a
and
new laptop,
Roll20.
Tom.
They're so cheap.
I'll-
You could probably spend
I'll buy
100
you a
quid to run it.
It's my dad sourced one.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. They have fire risks. I swear, well, your dad turned off the automatic heat sensor in the last computer because it was overheating massively and shutting down. So he just turned off the sense.
If
Oh,
something.
what the classic one that used to beep?
Yeah.
That was
Had about 14 hard drives going into it.
so good, that computer. That was probably the of all time.
Oh no.
It could run The Sims, and that's all that mattered.
You could run Age of Empires for about 2 hours and then
And then 3 hours if you didn't mind putting up with the beeps.
you could run LP.
Right.
That was good.
Where were we? So, was everyone ready?
I'm born ready.
So last we left off, you adventured deeper and deeper into the pits of Bellinor, uncovering evidence of a deep, dark thing living in the lake. Glancing a few sneaky glimpses, listening to the splashes, and seeing the ripples break the still surface of the dark water. You'd also ventured into a room festering with undead will-o'-wisps and a ghost, which you made light work of before venturing into a grotesque flesh-filled room with mouths and great gaping mouths and gazing eyes blinking at you through mounds of flesh and muscle and sinew. You retreated, barricading the door, and heard rasps and thuds on the door as something was trying to get in. And we pick up now in the deepest pits of Bellinor with the horrible, sickly thud on the door, like wet meat. Thud, thud. And
Whoa! What was the extra sound there?
the weird gibbering.
Oh, and now let's talk about that sound.
Oh.
I'm,
What else is it
I'm
doing?
confused about the sounds that are going on.
Erotic noises.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on behind that door, but I think we should leave that. Give it some privacy.
Oh yeah, could we see if anyone knows or has heard about this kind of creature before, with an insight check or something?
It would be
nature check.
Do we know what the
it would be
creature is?
Arcana, I think.
Oh,
Are we all able to roll that?
who's got a good arcana?
I am a master of the arcane
Has
art.
anyone heard of this before?
Let me have a think.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
use my memory.
Oh wait, no, you do.
I think we can all roll this.
Oh, Tavron.
I'll say you could do Arcana or History.
Huh.
I'll stick with
Well,
my
I
Arcana
can
one.
only think about one thing at a time.
This creature is a magical creature.
So
Freddie
Tavron
Mercury.
and Gigantor, you have heard tell of magical creatures that composed of sinew and flesh that are referred to as gibbering mouthers. That can drive men to strange behaviour just by the mere sound of their gibbering coming from their multiple mouths. But the room that you saw doesn't quite fit that description, in that the creatures that you've heard tell of are mobile, sort of flesh mounds, really, whereas this seems a much larger affair.
There's gibbering mouthers in there.
Yes, I've heard of those before. The ground within a 10-foot radius of a mouther is very dough-like and difficult terrain.
Is someone cheating?
Wow, that's very insightful.
Keen insight.
Can you tell me how easy it is to kill one of these things?
No.
And how many, if it did have these things called hit points, how many would it have?
I could cast some protection from evil spell.
Do we know if they're evil or not from our checks?
You know that they're mindless monsters, so it's difficult to have any idea what their motives are alien to the people that have witnessed them. So alignment is difficult to read.
Do we know anything more about them other than that it's a gibbering mouther?
Only that there's some magical property to listening to their incessant,
Jibber jabber.
incoherent gibbering.
Quit your jibber jabber.
Quit your jibber jabber.
How is everyone looking for health and such?
I'm alright because I just got healed, I think.
Yeah, same. I've got
Spells.
a few under max.
I'm a few under max as well, and I don't use spells. Tom, spells. How are you looking?
I can.
What do we do?
Well,
I can do this spell. I haven't cast it. heroism. Immune from being frightened.
Well, that's quite good because that thing was frightening people.
But it's kind of making people just do whatever they want, isn't it? I could also do this sanctuary one. This is quite a good one. Hang on. What did I just cast heroism again? 3 times.
Well, cast it as many times as you would like.
Okay.
There it is. Until any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. So if anyone's game for just wandering in and seeing
I fear that if we have a long rest or anything, it'll just come through that door because the iron door's been broken.
How fast are these things? Or have we just got no fucking idea?
No idea, I'm afraid. You didn't see any of them.
You're the expert. You're the one that.
Can we have a peek through the door to see if it's... Oh no, didn't we pile shit against the door?
Yeah, it's all piled up with benches.
And it's hitting this door, isn't it? With its flesh.
Should we go out the one at the top, which takes us back to the lake?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or I seem to remember these stairs on the left could then take us over one of those rope bridges.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could check that out, couldn't we?
Is that set of doors here as well?
I think those lead out to the lake.
Yeah, that leads out to the lake.
Cool.
bless people as well if we wanted to just run in and attack them.
Oh yeah, could be worth doing a little cheeky bless now. How long does it last for?
It lasts some time.
Keen insight.
Range. Concentration 1 minute.
1 minute. So you really want to do it if you're definitely going to wander in.
Yeah, I would say that. Because I think there were some like humanoid figures up through these doors, but we never actually got an idea of what they were. Could be statues, I think someone said.
Yeah. The good thing with the sanctuary one is I can use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's good. Probably quite good if we had a weaker class that can't take much damage.
Yeah. Or someone's getting oaked.
Yeah. Should we have a look through these doors then, Traps?
Yeah.
Lonely. I'm so lonely.
Where are you?
Upstairs.
Whee! I'm coming.
Try and sneak through it, see if you can get an idea of what them figures are. Anyone with dark vision.
Yeah.
So are you opening the door?
Oh, that doesn't sound too. Are
yeah,
you opening?
why didn't we open this door previously?
Because there's figures beyond it.
Oh yeah. Well, I reckon we go out here, and then over the. We should maybe watch out. Has that been completely dispelled now? That.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've lost everyone.
There's this rope bridge. Go up the stairs on your left.
I can't see very much. I'm quite blind in
Keep
the
going
dark.
left. Keep going left, Tom.
Can I actively search for traps?
So as you're walking across the rope bridge, it's swinging in the a gigantic cavern, stretching out into darkness below you. And you can see far below you the bloodied but beautiful body of the Fomorian giant that you slayed, that reverted back from his ugly form into his beautiful form.
Is this other bridge above us or same
Yeah.
level?
Yeah.
It's above you.
Okay.
I can see those statues from here.
So as you as you're passing through, you do get a glimpse to your left. The corridor far above you, jutting out of the cavern wall, and there does appear to be two statues of what look like armored gnomes clutching wands.
How far above is the other bridge?
I think it's about 30. I say 35 because I can't remember if I said 30 or 40 foot above
Where's
it.
Tom going? He's having a swim in the lake.
Can someone drag me to where I'm supposed to be?
Yes.
I'm not very good at moving around in this.
There you go.
So, if Gigantor threw me up there, that's potentially doable. What do you say? 30 or 40 feet?
35.
I'm already some substantial amount of feet up anyway. Yeah, failure. That's one of my professions.
Okay, I'd say that this is a athletics check.
Luckily, I've got +7 in athletics.
What does that mean?
I did some
It's going to be
exams.
quite hard. It's a whole person. You'll have to chuck him 40 foot into the air.
He's only a tiddly
Give me
little
a little
elf.
leg up.
I pick him up by both his ankles and swing him round. Like one of those.
If he gives me a
Throwing
big old boost up, cheeky leg up, I can backflip style it out.
Okay. So if you're just a leg up, then I'd say Tavron, roll a acrobatics check, and Gigantor, roll an athletics check.
Raw.
Terrible. My acrobats are 8 and I got a 9.
But a 26 on the throw. Come on.
Yeah, great throw. Terrible.
He's got to be
So-
up there.
Gigantor lifts you up with great strength, and it's actually a bit too much. And as Tavron wasn't quite expecting the force at which he was going to be thrust up, and just loses his footing. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You do manage to just catch the top of the rope.
Stalled out.
You were thrown at a bit of an angle, so if you hadn't managed that, you would have
No, don't question the throw.
you would have fallen probably about 70 foot.
Oh god.
Right, I don't really know what I'm going to do while I'm up here.
Well, I had a little peek round this corner and it goes off to the north. So the only way onto that bridge is through those other doors, through the study.
Can I lower a rope?
So yeah, sorry. At the end of that corridor that Creamy is at is a staircase heading up.
Do we want to investigate this bit first?
Yeah.
Should I
Chucks
drop
a
a rope?
rope down.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, you can
chucking
chuck a
rope.
rope down.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Hmm.
Timmy.
Thanks,
Rude.
Tav.
So with a bit of strenuous rope climbing, you managed to ascend to the higher rope bridge, and Wade, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I get
Doesn't he-
bonus.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
managed
nice.
to you feel the pang of fear looking at the height and remembering your last experience with the high places,
Oh yeah.
how that ended. But you managed to, with some significant willpower, bury those wobbly legs and feelings of panic deep down in your subconscious and rise above them.
You're right, Wade. You come over a little queer.
No, there's no need for that. Well, do you leave your voice down there, Wade?
Where?
Wade, where have you gone?
So as you cross this higher bridge, you appear you reach the a corridor dug into the rock side.
What about the other way? Why are we going that way?
That's
Do we
where
check
the
out
door
these
is.
Statues.
You hear a noise gradually rising and rising in pitch as you make your way across the bridge to the west.
To the west,
Surely it's east.
near the statues.
I mean, east.
To the east, sorry.
Ah, okay.
Well, nothing wrong here.
I ready myself.
It doesn't sound it. Where are
Is,
you, Wade?
is your helmet falling over your face, Wade?
Oh, I just realised what I was doing. Is it better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyone, Tevron, come and have a look through this door.
Yep.
Is it really loud by this door, this noise?
Yeah. You hear the chanting.
Oh, God.
What chanting? What noise is the chanting?
I think you should be hearing it soon.
Oh, as in those people chanting.
Hmm.
What are the...
I'll have a little look through the door.
There's no keyhole on this door.
Oh,
I don't,
shit.
I don't know if
How
I'm
do
here.
Is there a handle?
There's a handle.
I'm not sure I want to open it.
I can't hear the chanting.
Do you not have music?
Yeah. I
Is
can
it
hear
not
some,
going,
like, groaning. Yeah, I can hear some, like,
That's it.
zombie groans. Okay.
Okay, do we want to...
Right, it's either this or we go back to the other thing.
Do we want to look at the statue side of things, or leave that?
As long as they don't come alive and try and kill us.
The statues, that way goes back to the
It's the
other
study,
door
isn't
of
it?
that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do then? Where's
Fuck
Preview
it,
gone?
let's do it.
Time's up,
Very
let's
nice.
do this. Leave
Very nice.
on
Are
Jenkins.
you opening the door?
I'll try the handle, yeah.
It opens. You're gonna push it, pull it,
I will
push
push
it
it
open.
very quietly.
Okay.
do it.
We need your door, Joe.
In the center of the room is a gigantic wicker statue surrounded by candles and standing on the base of crumpled and crumbled human remains. Around him in a ring, smaller wicker figures. I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Do any of the figures look like Christopher Lee?
Do I, given that I'm nowhere near anyone?
So yeah, you don't need to because you're not anywhere near it.
Have they seen us?
They appear to just be statues, wicker statues. 8 statues bowing in front of a central gigantic statue.
Everyone gets +4.
So what's the wisdom saving throw about?
So yeah, roll
Or everyone near me gets +4.
everyone succeeds.
Oh, I've not
apart
rolled
from,
it. Wisdom?
Oh, yeah.
16.
Apart from
13.
Gigantor and Tavron, who, upon seeing this,
What, 16?
upon seeing this weird Wiccan-like arrangement, you also noticed that as you approached the door, the chanting ceased as soon as you opened it. You are both afraid of this room, and you can't enter.
I'm not fucking going in here, chaps.
Tom, didn't you have that thing to dispel fear?
Yes. I will cast. We're not in combat, are we?
I found you guys now.
Oh.
I'll have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. So, Creamy, as you round the corner, you see this gigantic Wiccan statue, and you are immediately gripped by a unanswerable terror.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ugh.
See you later, boys.
Hang on, can I do a higher level cast and second spell?
Tavron, you're right by the door. You can close it if you want.
I don't know. Shall I close it,
Right.
everyone?
If he
Hang on a
was,
sec.
if he was really feared, wouldn't he like close it automatically out of terror?
Well, I guess you could be frozen to the spot.
I cast. I think I've got. Wait. How many spell slots do I have? Level 2. Oh, I've only got 1 left. Oh well, I'll use it. I cast Heroism at level 2 on. Who doesn't want to be scared?
Probably
I think-
all of us.
I think maybe having
A
yeah,
Gigantor. One.
as the tank, yeah. Can you get scared if you rage?
No.
Maybe Tavron because he's quite good at range. Sorry, Creamy.
What am I doing?
Creamy casts vicious mockery at herself.
Oh, you've also got temporary hit points.
Joe, if I rage after I've been frightened, does that then dispel the effect? 'Cause
I'd
I've got
say
minus rage.
probably does.
Can I just go into a rage then?
You've got 7 extra hit points, both of you.
Yeah, I think you could probably just go into a rage.
I've gone into a rage. I don't need your heroism, you can give that to Creamy.
Oh, okay.
Fear makes me angry.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to
But how long does your rage last until if you don't hit anything? It's only one round, isn't it?
It's a minute.
A minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I've gone into a rage. I just run in and start hitting all this shit.
Charge.
God.
Attack.
Yeah, you'd start wailing at one of these bowing figures. It's just wicker. It just breaks easily,
Excellent.
and you smash it to bits.
Good. Smash all of them, including that one in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm-
In that minute, you go in your frenzy. You hack and smash and cut away at these wicker figures, cutting them down, knocking the gigantic one over that leans eerily in the candlelit, casting these horrible shadows across the wall as this sort of gaunt, long-limbed figure slowly tumbles to the ground and erupts into a splinter of fragments of wood. And when the minute is up, everything is in fragments and splinters.
Can we
Everyone
burn the
that was
splinters?
afraid, their fear is allayed.
Oh,
That worked.
thanks,
waste of a
Gigantor.
spell.
Oh, it's just a wicker thing.
Can I see?
So there are two doors, excluding the one you just came through in this room. There's one to the northeast and one to the southeast.
Can I guess at what's happening here, or can I use any insight to have a?
You can make a history check.
I think I know what's going on. No.
Difficult to say. You know that this is sort of strange paganistic kind of symbolism.
This is strange, paganistic. Yeah, whatever.
I would use my divine sense, but this is quite obviously evil.
And Wade, put up your helmet.
Oh, is it that bad?
So what are you doing?
There's a couple of doors in here. One to the south and one to the going through east. The south one probably leads. South one probably leads to that Cronenberg. Can we listen? Can I put my ear against the door and see if I can hear the Cronenberg?
Yep. No, you don't hear any. Well, make a perception check.
Yeah.
You don't hear
my
anything.
ear? Okay. Can't hear nothing, boys.
Okay.
Let's just go through.
Yeah, enough standing around.
Do we go through this one down here or the
This
south?
dungeon isn't going to cleanse itself from evil.
Oh, strong words, Wade.
South it
Sure.
is. Kick down the door.
We got what? We're going south.
You're going south.
Yeah.
What are you? How are you going to open this door?
Kick down the door.
Boot it.
You kick it, and it's heavy iron door, but it opens immediately and starts to swing back on itself.
Good. Go through the door.
Oh, a
So
library.
you enter a cobwebbed and dusty library.
What are these paper things on shelves?
I've seen something like
There's
this.
candles in
at
here.
Drizzly Plunge. They're called porno mags.
So, should we investigate the books, or
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
or
What's
just
Averon doing?
I'm coming in.
Oh, there's a staircase here, boys.
The door swings closed.
Fuck's sake.
Oh. Whenever he asks what's someone doing, you know
Yeah, I
something's going
know.
to happen.
Can I go over to the door and try it?
It doesn't swing closed supernaturally. Like I said, it was a heavy door. It just swings. But as you approach, you hear the chanting again.
Oh my god.
Can I open the door again?
No, don't open the door.
Very quietly.
You open the door quietly. The wicker statues are back.
What the fuck is going on in there?
As soon as you open the door,
You
the chanting stops.
keep that door open. I'm going to divinely sense what's going on. In fact, yeah, that's probably.
Knock down the wickers.
What do I sense?
You don't sense anything.
Close that door. No, so there's nothing going on. Nothing to worry about here, lads.
Knock down the wickers and prop open the door.
Can we fucking burn the wickers?
Oh, there's a dog in the room.
What are the lights in the middle of the room?
Candles.
Did we put them out? Did we? Can I just, or someone chuck holy water in the room?
Maybe extinguish the candles that are below the wicker man.
I think we would have done that if we were smashing the shit out of it.
Yeah, I smash the shit out of it and then gently blow out the candles.
I don't really know what to do with that room.
Lock them all down.
Is there anything in books? Can we have a little read? Can I search through the books?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Good idea.
Anyone going to give me a hand?
Can I do an investigation of the
Yeah,
wicker thing?
give you a hand.
13. Oh.
Lots of dusty tomes, most of which are in Gnomish, or at least other languages that you don't understand. They all seem mundane. Nothing catches your eye. Just lots of what appears to be history books, logs. Wade, what are you investigating?
This small wicker.
Sorry?
Okay.
One of the wicker statues.
Yeah. It's a statue with its bowed over, with its arms stretched out on the floor, facing the larger statue.
There's another door in this room and a staircase. Can I try and open this door?
Yeah, there's a handle.
Yeah, I'll kick down the door. I'll try
Do
that.
an investigation.
It's locked.
I kick down the door.
I'll pick the lock.
Are you kicking down the door?
I kick down the door.
Right, make a strength check.
Otherwise, it'll break your leg.
Role playing.
Make athletics, yeah.
Raw.
Oh,
23.
The door flies off its hinges.
Oh, fucking hell.
Immediately, an emaciated-looking gnomish man. What? And lunges at you. I need you to roll initiative.
Who's this little fella?
What, geezer?
I can't see it. I'm still around the corner. Can I come out, or is it?
Do I
No,
want to
you're
roll
in
initiative?
combat now.
So I've got to roll initiative as
Am
well.
I
all
in
do,
combat?
Yeah.
I'm
Everyone
still in
roll
the other-
initiative.
I'm
Can you
still in
get the
other-
turn tracker up?
Yeah, it's alright.
I'm still in the other room investigating this other thing.
That's fine, you need to roll initiative anyway.
I got a 15 for my investigation of the big one.
23.
Oh, God. 9.
Oh, Tavern 25.
Absolutely smashed that.
Yeah.
Come on, you little shit.
Okay. So, let's do some combat music.
You look friendly, though.
Okay, Tavron first.
Where is this guy? Is he still just behind his table?
Yep.
I will ping him with my bow. From here.
Okay.
17.
That's a hit.
12 piercing. Unless I get my sneak as well.
You do not.
This is a bit of a surprise
He must have
attack.
been pretty surprised by us just opening the door.
Yeah, but
Kick
you're
him
not
down the
hidden. You're standing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, alright. 12 and
Okay.
an arrow in the eyeball.
Does the door hit him at all as it flies
Correct,
off its
go.
hinges?
Okay.
Along the other side of the room for me.
Kurak, you just
Yeah.
noticed Tavron noose an arrow right in front of you as after Gigantor kicked down the door.
Well, what have I got to see here? It is. Oh, this little fella.
He looks friendly. He's got an arrow in his eye now, but still looks friendly.
I don't want to hurt him, but I will. So,
You and me.
guiding bolt 22.
That's a hit.
Nice. That the one that gives advantage.
Yeah, 18 radiant damage, and we get advantage on.
Brutal.
And then I'm gonna.
He's looking very injured now.
Oh no! Maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe.
Wade, it's your go.
Looks like a merchant.
I'm going to head down.
So you hear the commotion. Actually, make a perception check.
Oh,
He can hear fire and an arrow.
that's perception. Where is perception? There it is.
You don't notice anything that's going on. You're engrossed in your investigations.
Okay, what do I find from the thing?
I'd say with a 15, you find that inside that wicker structure there are bones. Small humanoid bones. Okay. It's the mage's go.
So this guy's a gnome, yeah?
Yeah,
Can we speak to it?
you could have.
I know he's had an arrow in the eyeball.
Did you just go in and automatically attack this?
He runs up to you and uses.
He did charge for us with an attack. Oh my god.
I need everyone to make a DC 14 Constitution save.
Constitution.
Even if we're not in range.
Even me.
No, I need. It will be Kurak.
Even though I'm behind here.
Yeah, it's a cone.
What? But I'm behind
Tamaron
a
and
wall.
God.
Gigantor.
I'm behind a wall.
Oh god.
So that's. Is it half as much on a failed?
Half as much on a success.
Half as much on a
Full,
success, sorry.
full damage on fail.
I'll just check that's right. Yeah, half as much. So everyone takes. If you failed, you take 28 damage. If you succeeded, you take 14 damage.
And can he actually hit me from there?
Yeah, it's a cone of cold. It's an area of effect attack. The icy blast erupts from his from his wand and whips around the corner, getting you.
So
What
28.
damage is it? 28.
28 on a failed. If you
Oh,
got a Constitution
14.
higher than 14,
Yeah.
then it's 14 damage.
Well, I really need to rest. Nights are getting mighty long.
And he's gonna.
He's gonna get
Move.
fucked up.
Yeah. He needs to die.
He jumps onto the table and moves around the corner.
To make him taller.
Actually, he's going to move here. Okay, it's Gigantor's go.
Kill
So
that
he's
mother-
looking really hurt.
Yeah. He sort of shouts out as he casts his cone of cold. Something sort of half gnomish, half intelligible, and you pick the odd word of common in there. Intruders suffer madness.
Ah. Intruders, you shall suffer. This is madness. I don't know whether to try and restrain him or just kill him.
Knock him out.
Attack! I will hit him with my great axe.
To kill.
To knock out.
Okay. So you do it with the flat of the great axe rather than the sharp ends.
Yeah. Oh god, 12.
That's a hit.
Oh, good. So 12 damage.
He falls onto the table with a loud thud, unconscious.
Okay. Should we tie him up? Maybe put a sock in his mouth? Stop him chanting anything?
I'm gonna just wander casually down.
Can we tie him up with some rope
Oh, still on.
and stick an old sock in his mouth?
Yeah. So someone remove rope from their inventory.
Yep.
There are bones in those wicked things. What have you been doing here?
Just intruding and killing, you know.
You killed this innocent man.
No, he's just knocked it. It'll be right as rain in a minute. Should we wake him up then, fellas? With 1 HP. Fellas? Or should we
investigate
rob
the
him?
room?
So
We
in the,
We
within
tie
the
him
room,
down or something.
Yeah, I've tied him up.
Alright.
within the room there are various mechanical sort of steam-driven sort of chambers and pipes and odd bits of machinery. Desks cluttered with equipment, which is barely understandable. A lone chest, and the right side of the wall seems to have been tunneled through. There's lots of boulders and rubble, sort of collapsed onto the lab and have destroyed some of the equipment. There seems to be a more recent event. In the centre of the room is a table with the dissected and dismembered body of a female dragonborn.
Oh my god.
Recent.
Can we have a little goosey gander inside this chest? Maybe do a little check, see for traps first.
Can I have a short rest? I am quite hurt.
Yes, take a load off. What's the thing to check for traps? Oh.
Perception?
Sieve. 19. Looking for traps, Joe.
You don't notice anything trapped, anything that would indicate traps. It does appear to be locked.
Get that lockpick over it, everyone. Wanna have a goosey gander in this chest?
Can I investigate this desk?
Yeah, make a perception check. What are you doing? Are you like rummaging through your desk, or just having a glance over it?
I'm gonna rummage because you don't get many people down here.
Okay.
Do my investigation. Oh.
Yeah, not much to be gleaned, unfortunately.
So Tavron got a 27 for
So
lockpicking.
you do remember that right when you first met up, and the first time you visited the Breakfast Club, you were asked to retrieve 3 warriors, one of which was a dragonborn female.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, you managed to unlock the chest with very little effort, and inside you find a black dagger.
That screams every hour.
Fuck's sake, not again.
Very nice.
Anyone
that it?
mind if I take a look at this dagger?
Yeah, within the chest, it's a velvet-laid chest, and it placed in the centre, as if it's an item of some import, is this single black dagger.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, have a little look.
Okay.
Can we have a
Alright,
look
I
at
sit in the corner while these chaps do other things, and I will have a look at the The dagger.
Okay.
How long do I
Tom,
need to inspect it for?
It'd be an hour. Short
Okay.
rest.
I think Creamy's got identified, hasn't she?
Yeah, Creamy has identify.
Creamy, do you mind identifying this dagger?
Oh, okay, sir.
Thank you.
Did Tom's investigation just cover that desk, or kind of all of them around here?
Yeah, it was just looking. No, actually, it was investigation, so it was just rummaging for a single one.
Oh,
There's nothing of any worth in this desk at all.
I'll have a look at this one in a minute.
So Creamy, you cast identify on the dagger. As you do, you become aware of two things. Firstly, if you become attuned to this item, you can change its weapon type to anything you want to, once per day.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
It'd just be a normal item of that kind. So if you wanted to turn it to, at the moment it's a dagger, but if you wanted to turn it into a great sword, then you only need to will it to be, and for that day it's a great sword.
And you can do that every day.
Yeah, you can change its form once per day.
And what's the second thing you've discovered from it?
The second thing you discover
It's cursed.
is a voice in your head. Well, hello. It's been a long time since anyone has communed with me.
Oh.
Is this Creamy?
Yeah, only Creamy can hear that. None of you can hear
That's a
that.
bloody relief.
It's like the saber, the tiger sword from Power Rangers.
What's your name?
Creamy bathwater. Where are you?
I'm in the sword. I've been trapped here a long time.
I think I smoked something.
What are you doing here?
We're... well, to be honest with you, I don't know. I'll be honest, my friend Peaches and Bubbles died. And I've been looking for the person who killed them.
That's terrible.
The finer details escape me.
Well, if you help me, then perhaps I can help you.
But you're a dagger.
I wasn't always a dagger. I once was a hero.
A hero.
A hero of some renown.
It's alright, lads, I'm just talking to the dagger. I haven't gone insane.
I drive my sword through Creamy's neck.
Unfortunately, I'm missing something of myself.
Your body?
What can I do?
Well, you
I'd
see,
like to help.
You see my hilt. It's missing.
A missing hilt. Somewhere in here, you reckon? Can you see or anything?
It's been a long time since I've been reunited, but once the hilt can be reunited with the dagger. So you do notice as you're holding it that there's enough of a handle to grasp onto, but part of the weapon is incomplete. And until it's reunited, it's not going to be as powerful as it should be. Once I'm reunited, perhaps I can be free of this dagger.
Well, that's nice. When
Come-
when did you get separated from the hill?
I made a mistake. I used an item I was not familiar with. It was a moment of foolishness in what should have been the moment of victory. And I was imprisoned, separated from myself, and broken apart.
It's a bit like Harry Potter with the Horcruxes.
What's Harry Potter?
But I was famous, you know. I
Oh,
was a rebel.
Well, a famous adventurer like you stuck in a sword. Oh, we should do something about that.
I fought many monsters. I vanquished many foes.
Well, I'm on board. I don't see any reason to disbelieve this dagger.
Do you want to know my name?
Yes.
Joshua Longheart.
Ah.
Who's Joshua
Who?
Longheart?
That's my old character. He got banished.
into hell.
Anyone heard of Joshua Longheart?
Make a history check.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
History.
What's history?
Ah, Joshua Longheart.
I have.
Yeah, Creamy, the name does ring a bell. You remember he was one of the rebels that was fighting against the Empire maybe 50 years ago in the far-off land of Zapotec.
Yes, I remember. From the porno mags in the Drizzling Plunge.
You're saying that a hero is represented in this sword, and we must liberate him and release him.
We've got to find the hill.
Can we rummage through some more of these desks? Investigate, right?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Although, wouldn't I be on Azeron's side?
You like open a desk and it just flies out. Open one of the drawers, it just flies out, smashing stuff everywhere. You have a quick look on the surface and sort of brush the things aside, smashing vials and a little bit of vial of acid that burns through part of the table, and you don't find a lot.
I've had enough of this. I go over to this guy and slap him awake. Wake up!
He's still very much unconscious.
I slap him harder.
What? He starts speaking in Gnomish.
No, he's got a sock in his mouth. He can't say anything. Not if you understand common.
He sort of scowls at you and then nods.
Now, tell us where the hilt is.
He sort of shrugs.
I say it again, but more forcefully. Tell us where the hilt is.
Oh, I'm scared at me.
How could he tell us with a sock in his mouth?
He
Point to it.
he
And don't listen to this
shrinks
smart
back
addict.
and like against the wall, like tries sort of shuffling away from you as he's tied up, and just sort of shrugs again and just his eyes are wide. Going,
Point to it. And I get my gun and point it at his penis.
Straight to it.
Again, he's like right up against the wall, as far back as he could possibly be from you, just sort of shaking his head vigorously. He looks very scared.
He knows nothing, so I just shoot his dick off. No, not really. Useless.
So, can you help us at all?
Pardon,
Yeah.
I missed this fight. Did we start it?
Nah, he
'Cause I
he looked like he
agree.
wanted to attack. That's what the DM said. He rushed forward to attack.
He rushed forward to attack.
Or something of that nature.
Shouting, suffering, kill, brother, kill,
Death,
hate.
brother, kill,
Right.
wish death, brother.
Okay. Does he know anything?
He's just sort of looking at you with a sock in his mouth.
Now, if we remove that sock, he's gonna cast a spell, boys. We can't be having that.
Unless we decide it. But then that defeats the objective.
Interrogation. Silent interrogation.
There's literally no way we can.
If you point to the hilt, we will let you live. 20 for persuasion.
He just shakes his head and shrugs and points at the dagger that, well, sort of tries to point, moves his head in that direction because his hands are tied, towards Creamy holding the dagger, and shrugs again.
He doesn't know where it is. He probably doesn't have it as he connected up. Or...
Then you're saying he has no more use. Let's kill him.
Just knock him out.
He starts coughing loudly on the sock.
Should we take the sock out?
Okay, but I'm going to get a reaction so that if he does start to talk, I will drive my sword through his neck.
Talks.
Oh no, if he does try to cast the spell.
Now, no funny business. Is anyone else setting up reactions?
Yeah, if he casts a spell on attack, I don't know.
You're cool,
'Cause
yeah?
he'll just die if he attacks.
No
He's tied
funny
up well.
business. I yank out the sock.
He immediately starts casting a spell.
Attack!
Does he really?
Roll initiative.
Can I use my reaction?
I'd say that on this occasion that you were waiting for him to. It depends what your initiative is. If your initiative's higher than his, then your reaction will come first.
What?
Oh, we should have done the zone of truth round him.
I'd say you can make one attack against him.
Well, because he'll still only have one hit point.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Why has he attacked the nut job? About to get battered.
Okay. I'm going to
Hang on, I've still got to roll one more.
smack my long sword onto the top of his head and knock him out again.
Yeah, you do that. We didn't need to do this dance. You all rolled higher than him.
We would have just destroyed him. Okay, so he can't be trusted. What do we want to do with him?
Zone of truth.
We got to attack him. He'll just kill us. Yeah.
We
Kill
throw him to the weird blobby monster.
Or just kill him. If we're going to kill him, just kill him.
Can we torture him a little bit?
Right, well, hold that thought. I must go and have a wee.
Kill him and take his rings.
Wait,
Aren't you meant to be like lawful
He's
good?
yeah. Okay.
Kill him and rob the corpse.
Such a kind paladin.
But not a bad idea.
He's actually a wizard. He's trying to kill us.
He could
Definitely
be
going to.
driven mad though. His speech was weird. He could
Is
be
there
under a
spell
spell.
magic? Has anyone got the spell?
I think it's probably worth a go. 'Cause this guy
I think-
could know a lot.
Don't you have dispel magic, Dave?
Yeah.
Someone's got a nasty cough somewhere.
Does not sound good.
Nasty cough.
That was Hazel. Oh my god.
Oh, nasty. Come on, tick.
Going on, wow.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Gone for a piss too, I think.
In that time, we stripped him naked.
Started tickling his balls with a feather.
He immediately jizzes.
Oh god.
Whilst
Great.
Creamy massages his nipples with her tongue.
Creamy's gonna dispel magic. We'll try that.
Yeah.
But has he got anything? Has he got a cloak on
What'd I miss?
or any rings?
He has some robes on, yeah.
Did we kill him?
He has
Cool.
a green jade ring on.
Cool. I'm gonna take that.
What else this guy got?
He's got a green jade ring.
You got any other shite?
He's got an old walking stick, staff.
We've just beat up an old man.
He looks like
Is he dead?
he's very old. Like, he is the wrinkliest, oldest person you've ever seen.
Oh, we just well, we haven't killed him.
Wrinkly ballsack.
Yeah.
You say he's
By
got
all
a
rights, he should have died centuries ago.
Right, he's done pretty well. Hasn't
You
he?
say he's got a cloak on him.
Yeah. It's in tatters.
Let's
Like, just
strip him down.
Okay, we strip him down, and I rest my longsword on his junk. So wake him up again. Surely he won't cast a spell then.
Is the cloak actually wearable, or is it completely just dust?
it's just tattered.
Tattered shite.
Shite.
Has anyone looked at this skeleton on the table?
No.
Oh,
Can I investigate it?
there's a skeleton on the table.
Yeah.
It's the
Is that the
dragon
dragonborn?
thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dragonborn skeleton. It appears to have been. Well, make a perception check.
Oh. Yes.
It appears to have been systematically dissected as if to understand its anatomy.
Ooh.
You do notice with that high perception check that clasped in its sort of semi-dissected hand is a scribbled note.
What does the note say?
It says, if you read this, I have lost the others. We were attacked. I ventured deeper to escape the orcs and found myself lost in the darkness. I hope to find my friends again soon. Joshua says that this way will lead to riches and fame, but I'm beginning to lose faith in his judgment.
Joshua would never lie.
Do you remember what order you did those cards in?
No. Do you?
Yes.
Oh no. Can we have a look at this table that we killed the wizard upon?
Yeah.
We haven't killed him yet.
Oh, that we knocked out and stripped this wizard upon? Oh god. His junk is covering over everything.
Yeah. Lots of the equipment seems to be broken and smashed from the collapsing wizard.
Can I investigate this green ring? See if it's got anything magical about it.
Get Creamy to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have a little look at this ring.
Okay. I cast Identify.
Okay. It's a normal mundane jade ring.
Oh. Didn't know if it might have been something that was driving him mad, but no. Okay, fair enough.
Is this a door?
Yeah, that leads to the.
Yeah, as you approach it, the chanting is much louder.
What did you say this thing was in the middle of the room? This, like,
It's
distillery?
difficult to understand, but it's like a big steel chamber with some mess of pipes leading from it.
What's
Is
in
there-
it?
Nothing currently, but it appears to be charred and burnt, the surface of the metal and the inside.
Let's put him in it.
Cool. I'll pick him up and chuck him in it.
There was some other. What are these things on the side?
They appear to be harnesses for humanoids.
Oh, yeah.
Restraints.
So this is like a torture chamber.
Test chamber.
Okay.
Well, nothing wrong here.
Is there anything over here?
Yeah. Wade already searched through that.
What's
Is
the
there
thing in the middle of the room?
That's this thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big metal pipes and chambers that you've just placed the
Alright.
unconscious wizard in.
Should we have a look down this cavern then?
Can I close this up and lock it? Or anything?
Yeah, easy enough to do.
He's fucked now.
Is he still tied up with a sock in his mouth?
Yeah.
Good. Turn the gas on.
I'll throw a match into there and walk away.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, should we, does anyone fancy having a little wander down it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm quite beaten up.
Oh yeah. Did you not roll dice?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
they were
the-
less than usual. The hit die.
Are we all able to roll them? Was that considered a short rest?
well, if you've regained hit points, then it was a short rest. So you spent an hour there.
I've not rolled anything. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, if any of you have rolled it, then you must have spent an hour there.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we would have spent an hour.
I'm gonna roll my hit dice then.
With the hit die, I've only got it as D4 plus 2.
God.
Let me check.
Mine's D4 plus 3. It's your Constitution modifier.
Oh,
Mine's
You
just
get
D4.
more. You get more hit dice the more you level up.
cool.
I think.
Well, it's not D4.
Ah, mine is on my screen.
Yeah, mine's saying D4 as well at the moment. I don't know why.
That's weird.
It's like it's not.
Your hit die is.
Oh, you can change it if you click the D4.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
So it's the one that you level up by
Yeah, it's the one that you level up in. So for monk, it is.
D2.
Yeah, D1. That's the wrong page.
D8.
What's it for paladin?
Is it D8?
How do you know which one you level up in?
It's
if
your
you-
class. On the
Yeah, it's
sheet.
if you look at your compendium entry, on the class features, it's hit dice. 1d8 per monk level.
Hit dice.
So I need to roll those again. I know what hit
On
points I did have.
D12.
I had 19, so.
D12.
Five,
I'll re-roll it that one again.
3. Oh my god.
Oh, 1d8.
So remember, after a long rest, you only regain half of your spent hit die.
Yeah.
Hey, back up to max. Here we go, boys.
I'll do mine as well then.
Oh.
Sake.
Cool. I've got 2 left.
Fucking hell. Alright, I've got 3 left.
Well, should we fuck off down here then?
Yeah. Anything else we need to do? I'm trying to think of what we're actually doing.
Having a look around.
You need to go to that creepy room.
Cronenberg's.
Yeah.
Can't help but feel that Joshua Longheart would know what to do.
So what
Oh,
have you
yeah.
done with that dagger?
This Creamy actually told us what's been happening with that dagger.
Yeah, you were aware.
Oh yeah.
told you I
What
was
did the dagger say?
It said it was a thing. It was an adventurer, and it had lost its hilt.
An
Now we need to
adventurer.
find
Ask it if it knows anything about Cronenbergs or Walking Whisperers or whatever the fuck they were called.
dagger.
Yes, Creamy.
I mean Joshua.
That's my name.
Know anything about Cronenberg's disease?
I'm afraid not.
No.
What was the name of the thing called?
Gibbering something.
Gibbering.
Wolf,
Mouth.
I was saying.
Gibbering
Mouther.
mouthers.
Gibbering ma- Ask it about gibbering mathers.
Can you hear what they're saying?
I only hear you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Gibbering mouthers.
Some sort of magical creature, I believe. You shouldn't listen to them.
We shouldn't listen to them. Probably good advice.
Ask him how to kill it.
Any idea how to kill it?
I imagine the same way you kill most things.
Ask him if he's had any memorable companions over the years? Lovable rogues?
Yeah, Dagger, tell me about your adventures. Who was your favourite companion?
Well, there was this half-elf fellow who was quite boring. There was this
Who's that?
this stark raving lunatic.
He sounds
And
cool.
there was I think that was it. I think that was everyone.
Just two.
Just the three of us, yes.
Didn't you have like a horse or something? Or was that this campaign?
Oh yes. His name was we had an ox. His name was Thunder.
I always liked Thunder the best.
Who's the best?
Oh, I
part of
remembered
that?
we did have another companion. I apologise. It was a little kobold fellow. Got
Oh,
squashed.
yes, I remember from the stories.
Job.
Jub Jub was its name.
Where did everyone go? I'm lost in the bookshelf.
Went into the
Oh.
cavern through the wizard's room. No, we're about to traverse onto another map.
Oh, where have you gone?
Through the
Oh
cavern.
yeah, so at the
Down
end
the
of
tunnel.
that cavern, there's a vertical ascending tunnel that there's some sort of glimmering light at the top of it. It must ascend maybe 100, 120 foot.
Oh, that could be the way out. Maybe we should go and kill the Cronenberg.
I seem to have found some beholders or something.
What?
Get out of there.
Oh, where have I gone?
I don't even know how you got there.
Where would
Yeah,
these?
you just went down the stairs from the library.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the stairs in the library. It's beholders down there, you say?
So there's an ominous glowing light coming from the stairs down to the library, and what looks like plentiful plants.
Oh my
Lovely
god.
garden.
Yeah. Lovely plants down there. Beautiful fauna.
There
Oh.
seems to be some sort of greenhouse of some description, although there's no natural light, but something seems to be lighting it.
Can I see a load of bones down there?
Make a perception check.
I'm looking with my own in real life eyes. But yeah, I will perceive. 21.
You see a load of bones down there, jutting out of the ground and the soil.
It's a
Plentiful
graveyard, boy.
Humanoid remains, and the familiar blue light approaching you.
Oh no, not that shit thing.
Where the fuck are we?
No, Wade, you stay down here.
Are we going through the tunnels anymore?
It's a
No,
vertical,
we're back
120
to where
vertical.
the library was.
I turn the undead.
Okay. Thanks, babes. So Master has to make a wisdom saving throw, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's playing drums.
Where is it? Wisdom. 14?
That's not good enough.
Okay, it starts fleeing away again. But some more lights are approaching, larger this time, brighter. And rounding the corner are 3 gigantic floating orbs with tendrils atop them. They don't say anything. They're ominously hovering towards you.
Are they like the ones that we saw?
I'm going to need you to